5 months ago, I got a tattoo of John Lennon on the back of my arm. And it's pretty obviously John Lennon. Like, it's a good tattoo. And as soon as I posted on Instagram, everybody was like, he's a Harry Potter fan? I was like, these kids, dude. That is so disrespectful to one of the greatest musicians of all time. Like, John Lennon got Avada Kedavra in his back, and that's why he's not here? No. Same glasses, but he's the boy who didn't live. I know. And if that made you sad, you're my audience. Good. I like you a lot. Good.
I was flying Heathrow to JFK just before Christmas, right? Boarded us early on the plane. She comes round, oh, champagne in a wine glass, like you like it, Miss Gervais. Oh, thank you. She goes off, I go, excuse me, got any of them warm nuts? Right? She went, oh, we're not handing out nuts on this flight. There's a lady getting on who's so allergic that even someone else eating nuts in the vicinity would cause her to have a fatal reaction. I went, oh my God. She went, yeah. I said, oh, of course, yeah. I was fuming. What's that got to do with me? Why can't I eat nuts just because fucking this woman will die, right? Nuts. I mean, how has she lived this long? If walking by a nut kills you, if being just near a nut, how has she never been near a nut before? And how has she lived long enough, having never been near a nut, how has she lived long enough to earn enough money to be near me on a plane?
My town's most famous, Lee Harvey Oswald went to our middle school. Yeah. True story. Basketball player Pistol Pete Maravich lived and died in our town, so 2 good shooters. From downtown, both of them. Tulane University, that's a famous college. University, yeah. It's a center for higher learning. They had their primate testing facility in our town, right? The Monkey Center. And that's where most people were employed at, by the Monkey Center. And in 1994, 70 infected monkeys got out, and they let us out of YMCA summer camp to help the police look for them. So what have you done with your life, okay? Until you and 6 kids you barely know in wet bathing suits have surrounded 9 chimpanzees outside of a Wendy's. You probably really don't know yourself, okay? Yeah, man, I'm from a small town, dude. They just busted a man in my town with a 30-pound bag of hamster bones on him. Yep, they got him. How many hamsters do you think that is, Brother Bear? 30 hamsters, dude? Wow, y'all supposed to be good at math, Cat Daddy. Strike 1 for Asians tonight. Yeah, I used to sell hamsters, man. Yeah, I used to be in the hamp game. True story, dude. My first job selling hamsters and G-pigs, guinea pigs. Yeah. Oh, guinea pigs are beautiful, okay? If you haven't seen them recently, you're missing out. Don't blame it on them, okay? Go to the pet shop. Take a sandwich you can eat by the cages. They're beautiful animals, dude. They're the Clydesdales of small ground game. But I used to sell hamsters and G-pigs growing up outside of concerts and raves. Yeah. That's my first job, man. Because people leaving concerts, what are they on, sir? They're on drugs. Yeah. Drugs, liquor, weed, uppers, downers, rounders, bruh. Side splitters, daddy. Ecstasy pills. Ecstasy pills. And you approach them with that hound? That warm, furry, living, lively little eclair of the Lord? They buy that thing for $20 every time. The first time Green Day came through town, we made almost $400 selling hamsters and G-pigs to people on ecstasy. What else? Oh, my cousin got bit by a gay guy. So we'll see.
You gonna put up with some in your babies, but you better appreciate them. They the ones that really care. I know, I got adopted kids. That's a whole different when you got adopted. That means you just reaching in a bag hoping for some good You just, please, Jesus, please. Ooh, that's a murderer. I know a murderer. I see one. You know what I'm talking about. My baby girl's 18 months. She was born with crack in her system. Now, when the baby born with crack in their system, their body don't develop right. So she was born at like 4 pounds or some crazy shit. So when the baby's born that small, then they put them on steroids so the body can catch up. I don't think these did the proper research that maybe crack and steroids ain't a real good combination for a baby girl. Got her walking around my house looking like 50 Cent in Pampers. She's like, you can't run up on daddy like that. I almost stabbed you. I'm telling you when you want some cereal, this is ridiculous.
As a famous person, you sort of read about yourself, you know, gossip and, you know, Twitter and everything. And one thing kept cropping up, even when I was sort of preparing for this tour, people saying, oh, he's out of touch. He's so famous, he's rich, he's mega rich. I am. I could have this place burned down for a laugh. No, but they say things like, oh, he's an observational comedian. How can he say things that relate to ordinary scum? And I say,
Who sits next to you plays a huge impact on your flight experience, right? I get immediately. Dude, right behind me in the boarding process, here comes 2 of the worst possible passengers to sit next to. Beside me in the middle seat is a 3-year-old boy who, yeah, as soon as he sits down is on his 3-year-old. And I'm just like, man, I will cave this sternum in, okay? I bet it's still soft. And I'm pissed off, not at the crying. Your baby crying on a plane actually doesn't even bother me. I know you can't control that. But what you can control is the physicality of your child. Because for the rest of this 30-minute boarding process, this kid would not get his hand this far away from my face. Just, and I'm doing all the polite things to get him away. I'm like, okay, but, okay, all right, probably enough of this now, right? Somebody can break this up. I'm doing all the things to let the dad in the aisle seat know this isn't okay, and he's not paying attention. I was this close to leaning over to the dad and being like, hey, you mind getting your sexy ass kid away from me?
Kanye told me I had AIDS. And he's a genius, so I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, I better call my doctor. The guy who made college dropout thinks I have AIDS. So I went to the doctor. I actually got checked because I was like, maybe he's right. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. So my doctor told me I don't have AIDS. I just look like I have it. So.
Been on the road a lot, been traveling every week. I was going through security recently at the airport in New York, and they have a giant sign as you're going through security that just said 9/11, never forget. And I was like, I can't forget before I board the flight. You can't give me 3.5, 4 hours of maybe blocking that one out? We're like one step away from the pilot coming on. Hey, this is your captain. It could happen again, guys. We're due. Keep your head in a swivel, because I've got a bad feeling about today for some reason.
Some girl recognized me. She's like, oh my God, I know who you are. You're famous. And I'm like, oh no. And some other dancer who's spinning on a pole overheard famous, and she stopped. Just. She walks over. Oh my God, you're famous? Can I have your autograph? I said, you don't even know me. I don't care. Sign it. Okay, relax. What's your name? Diamond. What's your last name? Rodriguez. To Diamond. With all my love and affection. Hurry up! I got mad, so I wrote George Lopez. I was drunk. I didn't care, all right? I'm all loaded. She freaked out. She's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You're George Lopez. I can't help it, you guys. I was so drunk, I did this. I said, I know, huh?
I'm here to announce that I'm going to run for president of the United States. That's right. I don't know anything about politics, but I have something that Trump and Biden don't have, and that's 4 years.
I get them to school 45 minutes late. And usually when I drop them off, you guys, I leave them on the side of the school, and they have like a drop-off zone with cones and a supervisor to make sure that your kid gets off safely. When you're 45 minutes late, there's nobody there. So I left them in front of the school. And apparently that's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. I didn't know. You know. Go for it. I'm not supposed to. I know, dude. Just go. You're late. Go. Out of nowhere, here comes the principal. And I know it's the principal because he's like, it's the principal, it's the principal, it's the principal, it's the principal. I'm like, dude, relax. I'm 30. I don't give a damn. Here comes the principal.
Sir, this is not the designated drop-off area. Please take your child to the other side of the school. You cannot leave him here.
I was like, watch this.
Señora, no sé lo que está diciendo. Estoy dejando a mi hijo aquí. Aquí va a la escuela. Su mamá no se levantó. Yo no sé qué está pasando.
That principal was amazing because she was like,
Usted no puede dejar su hijo aquí. Saca la vuelta a la otro lado de la escuela. Allá sí, aquí no. Allá sí, aquí no. Yo no soy pendeja.